Yo, 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 we back with another one, man. Welcome to the A&B Mobcast. It's your boy AD.
Your boy Bruce, and what's the word? How you feeling?
Good, man. What about you?
Pretty good now, man. I got a new washer and dryer, bro. My washer went out on Sunday. Bad news, bro. And I finally got a new one today. I was about to be cheap, but I'm like, nah, I'm not about to be cheap. I was about to buy a single washer off
Wait.
Facebook Marketplace.
Time out. You, since we've been doing this, you've never bought anything new,
I know,
bro.
right? But no, I didn't buy it new. I said I wasn't trying to be cheap, but I ain't say I bought it new.
Okay. All right. You got to clear that up.
Yeah. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for a washer. Well, first I tried to repair it, but it was one of those situations where the signal code that it was giving me was like the control board, and it's an older model.
You went on YouTube to try to look up what you needed? Okay.
Yeah, but they don't make that model no more. I was able to find the model number through Kenmore, which is the supply company. They don't make that no more. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I can't even get the part that I need to replace it. So I thought about replacing it with another just white one, because I have a white washer right now. My dryer works perfectly. So I'm like, I know it ain't gonna be the same model, but hey, I'll just keep my laundry door closed.
This man.
And then I slept on it, bro. I had too much time. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to be out here with a mismatched washer and dryer, man. We ain't about to do that. So I went to a used appliance store, and they had all kinds of appliance sets to choose from. And
were you familiar with it prior?
Oh yeah, that's actually where I got my washer from.
Okay.
Because I got my current set from them. It worked for 3 years, no issue. This is the first time an issue happened to it, and it's not that it wasn't fixable. It's just they discontinued the part, so I couldn't get my hands on the part. And even like with the appliance store, it's like, hey, we sometimes come across the same kind of washer. So if you wanna, wait to see if we come across one, and we'll just call you when we got a part. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to do that and not have a washer. Like, this is 2026, bro. I need to wash clothes. Yeah, so I just went ahead and bought a matching
Bro,
set.
you'd be amazed how many people still go to the wash house, bro. I couldn't do it.
The washateria, the laundromat. We used to call it laundromat growing up.
Well, we call it laundromat, wash house. But yeah, bro, I couldn't do it. Not in today's
I'm not
age.
against it. I just got too much to do. Like, I mean,
you know what I'm saying, you just all day. That's another job. You had that bit waiting.
Back in the days, you had to literally plan. We're gonna do laundry on this day, because you washing, got all them the goddamn quarters in your pocket. You waiting till everything dry. Because the other thing too is you don't want people taking your stuff out just because they need to use the washer, or the people that own the laundry mat. Sometimes, like if they see a machine stop for too long, they'll call them and they'll take your shit out.
Nah, my favorite show, Everybody Hates Chris. They got an episode when Chris them at the laundry mat and stuff all day, and they gotta fight for the dryers and wash that junk. Funny, but honestly, bro, growing up, we always had a washer and dryer. I never had to go to the wash house.
See, we always had a washer and dryer too, but we never used our washer and dryer at the house. We always went to the laundromat.
Oh wow. That's backwards.
It is backwards, but that's Caribbean parents for you. We also had a dishwasher, but we never used the dishwasher.
Nah, I understand dishwasher, because a lot of the apartments come with dishwashers, and we use ours for storage. Like, I don't even hand wash dishes. I don't believe in
same thing. So yeah, it's same thing. So I grew up going to the laundromat. It's just one, I'm like, the convenience of just going upstairs, listening to whatever, listening to your dryer or washer stop while you doing something productive downstairs, or even if you're just watching a movie on Netflix and then pausing it and going to, switch out the load.
So when it come to used washers or dryers, that price should be pretty decent compared, because I mean, honestly, bro, like GE, Hot Point, like washers and dryers ain't that expensive, and I don't want to sound like I'm rich or anything, but what, $400-$500 washer dryer, like brand new.
It can get up there. So
now, if you're starting to get them Samsungs and all, so
that's what I got. I got a the washer and dryer set that I bought is a 2021 Samsung set.
See, you bougie, bro. You bougie,
and he sold it to me for $550.
Bro, you could have went and got a brand new
You're not getting a brand new Samsung set for $550.
I didn't say Samsung. You go get a brand new GE or Hot Point washer that come with new homes, and it'll work just the same, bro.
I'm not saying it wouldn't work the same. What I had in mind this time is like, who is one of the leading manufacturers to where I don't run into a part issue in the future? You see what I'm saying? Because the only reason why I swapped it out is
GE,
because
Hot Point.
I couldn't find a part issue. Like, this is the one that I had before that is Kenmore. So I'm like, okay, cool. I guess Kenmore stopped making certain models. So I'm like, let me get, a newer Samsung, which is probably a bigger brand, and hopefully I don't run into a part issue in the future.
Nah,
but that's just kind of the mindset that I had. And he gave me that shit with warranty. He gave me that shit with 60-day warranty. So,
bro, you ain't gonna tear it up in 60 days. But yeah, that's what's up.
Shit, I'm gonna fucking wash the shit out of my clothes.
You better try to get the use out of what?
Yeah, because if there's any issues with it, it's gonna show up in the first 30 days of using it consistently. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna use every single cycle. You see what I'm saying? Because it has all kind of cycles to choose from. So yeah, we're gonna see, man. But yeah, my joint went out on Sunday, and today's what, Tuesday, and I'm like, man, let me go ahead and just.
Speaking of that, how often do you wash clothes?
Every Sunday. Every
Sunday is your day? Okay.
Yeah, and I only do 2 loads of laundry for real. Like, you gotta keep in mind, I'm like not. I hate to say it like this, but I'm not getting up and going to like traditional work like your average person
for sure.
You feel me? So
that's just another way of saying you getting money, bro. It's okay. Hey, I ain't gotta wake up like you po folk out there. You feel me? Hey, my bread coming in while I'm asleep at work, whatever. I think, hey, that's a slight flex though. Bro.
Good way to.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm with you. Slight flex.
So I'm saying all that to say, like, the clothes that I am washing are clothes that I'm just going to the gym. These are clothes I'm wearing to the gym.
Your 3-hour gym clothes.
Yeah, just gym clothes, right? You see what I'm saying? Because, I'll take a shower in the evening, and then, I'll probably hit the gym noon or something like that. Yeah, at the gym. By
I got you.
2, 3 for real, and then just grab some stuff to eat on the way home, and then shower, and then put on those clothes, and I take those same clothes to the gym the next day. So that's kind of what I'm washing, and then obviously my comforter. So you're talking about like 2 loads of laundry. Every Sunday is my laundry day.
I got you. Yeah, I don't touch no clothes, man. It get done multiple times of the week. Whenever I just come home, they fold it, put away, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's the way to do it. I ain't got that luxury. But listen, to be honest with you, though, I'm cool with not having that luxury too. Like, there is specific things, although God has blessed me immensely, that I still take pride in doing myself. Like, cleaning my own house is one of those things.
I got cleaners. Property management.
That's the thing. Like, I don't want cleaners. It's not that I can't get cleaners.
Nah, I'm with you.
I just take pride in doing certain things.
Bro, when you don't got to go to no traditional job, you home, you got time to do that.
True. That has a lot to do with it, too. Same thing with, like, lawn.
Bro, 12, 14 hours a day, I'm gone.
I'll do my lawn. So I get what you're saying, though.
I like doing lawn. I like.
Yeah.
That's something I won't pay for. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, different folks, different strokes, different folks. I think, I'm trying to think. It got bad, though. You feel me? Because, like, when you by yourself, you can, you know how to do everything. But, bro, I remember one time, bro, I hadn't touched it and touched the washer so long, bro.
I
almost didn't even know how to use it, bro. Like,
how many loads of laundry do y'all go through as a family?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
You don't even know,
bro. I can't tell you, bro. The bills, bills paid. I don't know if the water up or down, bro. The bills just get paid,
bro. That's your flex. Our flex is looking different.
Nah. But what I'm saying is, like, yeah, I don't know, bro. That's a good question. I wonder. I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, not that, like you said, not that I can't do it. It's just, why, why.
I feel
what it is.
Speaking of flex, I must say this. Like I told my mom, I was just talking to my mom
Yeah.
casually, and I was telling her how my laundry went out, and I bought a new laundry. And she goes, "When did your laundry go out?" I said Sunday, and she said, "You already got a new set on Tuesday?" I said, "It was
Yeah,
only
you
like
blessed.
$5.50." And then she goes, "Well, I'm glad you got $5.50 to just go ahead and buy and solve a problem."
Hey, for real, bro. We blessed. We
It
got
made me think about the conversation we had about how like your average person don't have what was that $250 in their
nah. I
bank
think it's
account,
like
whatever.
400 for a rainy day.
Yeah, so
Over
it's like
60,
I mean,
over
shit.
63. It was like 63, 70% of people don't have $400 in their savings for a rainy day, bro.
Yeah, nah, it was just shit. I didn't even have to spend that. I could have just got away spending the three, but I'm like, I ain't trying to have a mismatched set.
Bro,
So
you
I'm
like
like,
me. Like when I be when certain stuff, I don't wait to buy, bro. Like, bro, especially car. My mama then was messing with me when I went home about my car, cause every time I go home, fresh off the road, bro, I'm already calling somebody. Come get it cleaned up, bro. Inside out, bro. Like, I don't
yeah,
play about my car, bro. Any little dent, scratches, I'm ready to pay I'm ready to get it out of there, bro. They say black
for
people don't play
real.
about that, bro. For real, bro. My
I
car be
don't feel that way
immaculate.
about my car.
My shit be immaculate, bro. I don't play.
Yeah. What do you feel like that stem from? Do you feel like that stem from you always like that's the first thing you've ever had was with your own car even before you had your own house?
So just like being presentable, bro. Like imagine you
Okay.
feel me being in college, picking up somebody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a, you know what I'm saying, go on a date or even just traveling to and from. You don't want your car smelling. You don't want clothes everywhere, food all over your shit. You know what I'm saying? I just always was like wanted to be presentable, and I also like don't like junk. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want my junk to be clean. I want it to smell good. I want it to, you know what I'm saying, ride good. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm spending my own bread, bro. Like
Yeah.
I take care of what's mine, bro. Simple as that.
Now that I think about it, that's probably the thing that I care the least about is
Yeah,
my car.
yeah.
Cause I mean my house is one of those things where I like to keep spotless all the time.
Well, I bought new, and I, like you said, I got that going. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it spotless. So make sure my AC drain. Make sure I really didn't paint too much in the inside because it was a new house. Appliances,
Yeah.
everything all new. You know what I'm saying? Most I did was like do decor, stuff like that. Put stuff on the wall, shelves. As you can see, add stuff, but nothing crazy, bro. It's a new
Yeah.
house. You feel me? Ain't 5 years. It ain't even 5 years old.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I care to keep real maintained. Obviously, stay groomed to the best of my ability, presentable. That's just being single though, right? You just like you
Like if
single.
somebody coming over, you don't want them to come to a barnyard or a
Yeah,
dirty house.
yeah.
Straight up.
Now my house is so spotless. Like I've actually been told. Well, I've been
You got
asked, not
OCD?
told, not OCD per se, but some people would ask me like, "Did you clean up because you was having company?" kind of thing. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah. This
nah,
is
this
just my
regular. Yeah,
standard of living. Is
that's
what I'm
real.
saying.
That's
My
real.
house gotta be spotless, bro. It has to be spotless. Like, you feel me? One thing
So
I'm
what's
not
your
gonna do is
cleanup day?
say I clean up twice a week. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
Twice a week.
So Sunday is
But it's
like my
only you, so it shouldn't even be getting that
exactly.
dirty.
But that's the thing though. It get dusty, bro.
You
Cause I
you was
got
doing
hard floors, bro. Like you see what I'm
you was
saying?
doing the Airbnb too. Did it stem from that?
Nah, it didn't even stem from that. Like,
Okay.
so this is what I do. I'll do like a touch up clean on
Mm-hmm.
like Wednesday. You feel me? Like, so tomorrow I'm gonna do like a touch clean. And what touch clean is, just wiping down like appliances because I use that all the time, and just sweeping. That's my touch clean. Sweeping, and that's it. Wiping down the appliances and sweeping. Like on Sundays, same day that I do my laundry, that's kind of like my deep clean day. Same thing. I'm wiping down, sweeping. This time I'm getting above and below, just kind of like dusting stuff. And I'm also like mopping the house. So to me, that's like a deep clean. And my laundry is going at the same time.
Do you think that stems? You think it's a culture thing? Was your mom OCD? Was your dad like that growing up, or you just kind of attributed that like being in school, college? Like when did that come about?
I mean, I would, very similar to you. I feel like this is the first time and this is the first time in my life where I've had my own space for real. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because like, I grew up with four other brothers, so it's five boys, three girls. We obviously shared rooms, like all the boys shared a
For
room,
sure.
whatever.
Yeah.
Went to college, had a roommate.
Right.
You
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, then you continue having roommates when you're in college, and you got to keep in mind, like, I committed in life young. So you talking about
Yeah,
going through an
yeah.
engagement period, going through a marriage
Was it the
period.
same when y'all was married?
What do you mean?
Cleaning
Like,
and
oh yeah. I definitely took pride in cleaning up. You see what I'm saying? Like we
yeah.
didn't have like set roles as it relates to that. But I definitely took pride in cleaning up. I'm the type of nigga, if the shit just fucked up, I'm just gonna clean up. Like I ain't gonna ask nobody or wait for somebody to clean up. I'm just gonna knock it out.
I'm with you on that. I don't like waiting either, but if you
So
here,
yeah,
make it happen.
here I am post all that. Like this is literally the first time in my life that I've lived by myself. So I think it has a lot to do with just cherishing the personal space that I've been blessed with. Honestly, that's why I value that shit.
Nah, that's what's up. But yeah, I'm always thankful that because I remember the feeling when you really can't make no errors or you can't have no rainy days, bruh. It's like you get a ticket or a tire go out or something, like, bro, you be stuck. But
Talking about setting you back.
Yeah, it's just like right
Financial
now.
setbacks.
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm in a place where I can, if something were to happen, I can go ahead and take care of it. Don't have to wait. Don't have to go into a reserve or my savings or anything like that. Just like make it happen.
Yeah.
So definitely thankful for that.
No. I mean that's where I would assume everybody would want to be at least, but you'd be surprised how many people are just
But
content.
some people live life on edge, bro. Don't be careful.
Some people just content. You feel me? Like
don't
you'll
give
have
a
some
damn.
people. You have somebody who be talking about just wanting to be a little better about financial literacy, but they'll be outside. Which by outside I legit mean probably
outside.
like at a lounge, eating dinner, like they living life. And when you like essentially try to hold them accountable for that, I got a friend like that right now. Yeah, you're not really a friend, more like an acquaintance for real. When you try to hold him accountable for that, he like, bro, YOLO. That's his response. You only live life once.
And some people that be like that.
Well, shit. I'm Christian, so I'm gonna live life twice.
Right,
and life is gonna be better on the other side, right? But as for right now, I need to cherish what I do have.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's his response, YOLO.
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm in a position now where I can start like traveling and doing things and things I never did growing up and all that. Like, bro, I've been working, bro, since like 9th grade. Like, always kept a summer job, always kept a job while in school. Graduated, moved 2-3 weeks later down U-Haul, my car, started another job, left that job after 1 year. And then been in this field since. So it's like, bro, I've always had to work. Like no real spring breaks in college like that. No like Greek picnics. Like none of the stuff everybody did in college. I was always like working, trying to make sure my stuff straight.
What do you feel like? When did you feel like? What was that moment that you feel like you was able to get a financial breather in life? What was that moment? Do you remember that moment? Or is it like a season, something that happened to you, so on and so forth?
I would have to say when I first got promoted to manager. Like when I was an assistant, I bought my house as an assistant, strangely enough. So I bought my house because I know how to manage money. It's not about how much you make, it's how much you manage. Like people can make $100,000-$200,000 and be blowing 160. You only, you know what I'm saying? You ain't bringing home but 40. I could make $60,000, only spend 10 and bring home. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna manage money paying bills. So like, I think after that promotion, where it's like the cost of living was rising, I started looking for jobs, and every time I start praying about it, God just came and I got called into the office like, hey, we expanding. Need you to be you ready to be the manager? Like, yeah. Man, that's what I've been asking for. And I just broke down like, cause I'm like, bruh, hey, Bruce, y'all don't even know I'm finna be out of there. hey, no. They don't even know. Hey, Bruce, and they don't even know, boy. I've been on Indeed, boy. I'm finna be out of there, boy.
You know what that remind me of? You ever seen that movie from Lottery Ticket?
Yeah.
Where Bow Wow and Buddy was on the roof.
I'm broke. Hey, listen, bro.
I'm broke.
And you got the power to change that. Yeah. That's how I felt, boy. But nah, it was funny because it's funny.
You got the power to change that,
bruh. The jump funny because it's like, dang, dog. I really was
that's hilarious.
It's like he may not be there when you need him, but he always on time, boy. I swear. When I went to looking, promotion. Every time I go to looking for a job, bro, promotion, bro. And I'm just like, all right. When that happened, I was still, we was about to move into the house, and then right after I moved into the house, a couple months later, that's when my promotion took effect, and then that's when I was going to all the leadership. So since then, I think I start really saving, being able to manage all the bills taken care of, and yeah, I think I've been financially stable since then, and then continuing to grow. But I think that was the changing point when I can look at my savings and look at my paycheck, and after all the bills paid, it's still a lot left over. Not a lot, but left over.
Yeah, you feel comfortable. You feel good.
Yeah.
And I'm sure two incomes now assist with that as well. You know what I'm saying? 2 incomes. Don't y'all got a 2 income household?
Only one take care of the bills, my boy.
Oh, okay. Shout out to you. Hey, shout out to you.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. It ain't
talk your shit.
Nah, matter of fact, I need a little something, man. Pay me, man. Pay me for my services.
No, man. I like to see people people thriving, man. Yeah, I like to see that, man. That's necessary, but
I think the area matters, bro. Like back home, like I got homies and people back home, bro. The cost of living in South Florida just expensive, bro.
So that's, bro, to that point, bro. Like, so I've always been
expensive.
I'm gonna say always, but shit. I mean, I'm 33. I'm getting to the place in my life where, like, for a long time, I've been broke longer than I have not been broke.
For sure. I think we all have.
But I'm now getting to the place in my life where I've actually been up longer than I've been broke.
Okay. Nah, I only got a couple years, my brother.
But I say all that to say, lifestyle changes matter.
You got no kids too, bro.
That's the thing. So when I moved here, bro, one of the first things that I was looking into before I moved to Houston is just kind of like, cost of living. Like when I say cost of living, I'm not talking about just like housing. I'm just talking about
just period.
Experiences, right? Can I be in a place where I can still thrive in social places to pour into my mental health as well as take care of my responsibilities as a human being. And one of the things that I read that really attracted me to Houston is if you make 6 figures in Houston, you're considered the top 10% of Houston economy. Right.
I think that's in the U.S. or in the world. Like if you make 6 figures, but Houston has percentage.
A big
population
economy. You know what I'm saying? It's big, right? So it's like that's one of the things that really attract me to it. And bro, when you learn to minimize your life, like for me, bro, my life all together, all in, my bills are probably like $2,300, $2,400, if that, all in. You know what I'm saying? And that's my mortgage, that's my car insurance, that's all utilities, like $2,400.
I think mine like 55, 65, something like that.
See, I learned when I learned to minimize, because I don't have no car note. That's the biggest thing is car notes. When I learned to minimize my life like that,
so I paid off a car and then needed to know.
Now you just identifying. Okay, what do you? How are you gonna budget your life to live, but at the same time put money away? You see what I'm saying? And once I simplify my life like that, bro, I say this humbly, bro. Of all my worries, bro, money is not one of them.
Truth.
You see what I'm saying?
Honestly, truth be told, bro, it ain't a lot of people that make the type of wages to be able to save, bro. That's the scary part.
I don't even think it's a wage thing. I think it's a lifestyle thing, bro. I think people have the wrong perspective. I think it's a little bit of both, bro. I think it's a little bit of both. Because if you're not making, but honestly, 6 figures ain't. Everybody ain't touching that. Everybody ain't touching that. I
don't even want to say that, but what I'm saying is, even when you touching 6 figures after taxes and like, bro, it's still like
But you got to understand the mentality you have to have.
For sure.
It's centered around what are my financial goals, right?
No, for sure.
When you identify what your financial goals is, then you got to start asking yourself questions backwards. Okay, how do I fit standard day-to-day necessities into these financial goals that I have set? This is what motherfuckers try to do. Motherfuckers try to, hey, I want to live here. I want to drive this. I want to do this. And I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make that happen.
Bro. I know some people.
People will pick up an extra job just to drive that Mercedes.
I know some people that live very minimal lives, bro, and it's still tough, bro. Just because of the income.
I get what you're saying. And I'm not trying to take away from that because let's just take it from an average house.
And us being property managers, we see people lose jobs, come and go COVID. The government shutdown killed a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
That shit just be crazy out here. That's why you got to be like human, bro.
But let's just take a standard income, like your average income, $50,000, right?
I don't even think that's average. Well, women make less than men on average. So what's the average income? And while you look that up, I'm gonna tell you about a story. You know, my son was with me for the summer, right? And they take him on a field trip to go to Biztown, and it's kind of like where they learn what it is to have an occupation for the day as kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And brother Jump made me so proud because he worked at a bank. He was working at a bank, and he was a financial advisor for a day. Meanwhile, he 9. So when I asked him how it went, you know, he coming home talking about CDs, certificate of deposits, and how he had to manage different clients and stuff like that. And I was just sitting there listening. I'm like, bro, how many 9-year-olds would know what a CD is? And I was like, made it so proud. He's like, yeah, Dad, I ain't even take a break because I wanted to make extra money. And I'm like, bro, you 9, bro. Like, it's a field trip. But it was so cool because now he wanted to be a financial advisor. And I was
That's
like,
what's
dang.
up.
And then he said, I had a bad customer that day too. I guess they had like a mock-up person that's supposed to come and be mad and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, how'd you deal with it? He's like, well, I only told him I was trying to do my job. And then I completed the transaction and then I left and took my break because he was very upset. And I'm like, bro, these kids, bro. But he was like, yeah, I'm tired. My feet hurt. For once, I see what it means to go to work all day. How you do? So he was like more appreciative of stuff, and then he like was tired. I was like, yes, more kids need to go experience what we do as adults, so they could be more appreciative, bro.
Nah, I feel that.
What's the average?
So based on this, the average household income is $83,730. The average individual income is $64,000. So it's really give or take.
But what is male female? Because it's a difference.
That's probably the difference. That's probably
big
the difference. I think the female is probably closer to the 40, and then the male is closer to.
And that's as of when, because that done went up from when I last heard.
So let's just say 60,000, right? Let's just say the average household income is 60,000, right? Let's say with taxes, you walking away with about $4,000 a month, right? And you know, after taxes, you walk away with $4,000. And with those $4,000, like a lot of people would be like, okay, cool. I don't want to live in no rundown apartments, but if that's what you could afford, that's just what you could afford. Or I don't want to drive no, putt-putt. But to them, a putt-putt is not necessarily something unreliable. It's just something that, is not up to date. It's like, those are the kind of conversations that I think people should shift. It's like, if that's what you can afford to do, just so you can put some money to the side, then that's just what you can afford to do.
So if it's 2 cars, 2 insurances, 2 sets of gases, 2 incomes, right? We at the 60, right? And now include children. That's daycare, school, extracurricular activities. Not saying you shouldn't have do that, but I get what you're saying.
But even that though,
but feeding kids is just a whole nother level.
But even that though, because essentially what we talking about is very sensitive, and I want to make sure I navigate this part of the conversation very importantly, right?
Listen, bro.
Hear me out when I say this. It's a very
What's the biggest expenses? Yeah,
it's a very sensitive topic, but the reason why I don't have children is because I have goals that having children right now do not align with.
Man, don't start that because know I know the real, bro.
Oh my God, what's the real?
I ain't gonna put your business out there, but I know we up. The A and B Mobcast is up. A kid ain't slowing nothing you got going on down, bro.
But this is the thing about it, though. It's like a lot of people just having kids
Bruh.
and can't afford to have kids, bro. It's like if you can't afford to have kids, don't be out here pushing kids out, bro. Don't do that.
But bro, you act like people be out here trying to have kids, bro. A lot of kids are unplanned, bro.
I hear what you saying, bro, but you still have to be cautious enough to be more mindful.
Like, no, I got you.
Like everybody can have.
I think the majority of kids.
I'm not gonna say everybody can have kids. I'm not gonna say everybody can have kids. But kids are something that you could truly be more responsible and plan around.
This is crazy. I just looked it up. It said the average American household spends about $6,500 per month, or $78,000 a year. The three largest expenses is housing, transportation, and food, which is what we just talked about. Housing monthly on average is $2,186. This includes your mortgage or rent, property taxes, home repairs, electric bills, blah blah blah. And then transportation a month says about $1,113. So I'm guessing that's insurance, note, and probably gas.
$1,100.
On average, and even if you don't have a note, a note, you paying insurance and you paying gas. Yeah. It says this includes your car payments, gas, and auto insurance, and then food about $847 a month. This includes groceries and dining out, and then healthcare falls fourth with like $517 a month. This covers insurance premiums, out of pocket medical costs, blah blah blah. See, so, bruh,
that aligns with everything that I got.
Let's just say $6,500 though.
But hear me out. So everything there aligns with me, right? So mortgage $1,800, right?
Cool.
Car insurance about $250 is for my car insurance, right?
You got multiple cars.
That's multiple forms of transportation.
Okay.
So that's $250, right? And my utilities is another $200. I don't have no car note. I also don't have everything else that's said on the list. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, food. I budget myself $300
a week
per week for my food expenses. Right, but that's because I'll make some I'm the type of person I eat breakfast for dinner.
What about cigars? That's your vice.
Yeah, but I mean that's to be honest with you, that's things that I'm fitting in with my leisure money. You feel me? Because I'm giving myself $300 just for food, right?
So that's per week. That's $1,200.
Yeah, that's $1,200 a month.
So $1,200 round 2,000. So you over
33. Let's call it $3,300. That's what my cost of living is. $3,300.
Right. Now,
because I don't need to do the cigars. That's just leisure.
Now, if it was a second person in the household, only thing that would double would be probably food,
and car,
and then the mortgage just be the same if y'all split, or if you don't split, if you take care of whatever. So now you went from 33, you add another 2, so that's what, 55. So yeah, that's about 55 cents.
Where's 2 coming from?
The food.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
The $1,200 plus another like car, auto, gas.
Yeah. So that's 5,000.
So 5,500. Something like that.
5,500. But yeah, it's still up. But then again, you combine 2 incomes though. So let's say 5,500.
And then healthcare for a second person if they have a job.
Call it 6,000. Call it 6,000.
Right. But the average is 65, so you close to it.
So if two people making, let's say 2 people making $65,000, that's
130.
That's 130.
Yeah.
130. You should be able to save some money now.
Yeah. Now, that's without kids. Add a kid, that's another.
Yeah.
And multiple kids, that's another.
I gotta be mindful about pushing out the damn kids. Don't ask me to feel bad for you. Y'all gotta be mindful for pushing out the kids.
Nah, man. But nah. That's a good, interesting topic. It's just like, bro, no matter what you make, bro, it's like, bro, some stuff you gotta. I don't even know if Uber and damn public transportation is that much cheaper.
It's not.
Because Uber taxing.
Yeah, it's not that much cheaper.
Especially to and from work.
Yeah, it's not that much cheaper. But yeah, I mean, shit. Those are just the numbers crunched down, like a brief crunching. So I can see how it adds up real quick. You feel me? But in my case, it's like let's just throw round figures out there. If you making,
I just know where I came from when I was making the amount of money as an assistant to purchase my house. My car was paid off. I had decent insurance, and my biggest expenses, I lived on site, so I didn't really use gas. I walked to the office. So those years was like, all right, I ain't really spending money to drive. I'm living on site with a discount, so my rent wasn't as crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was living decent because I didn't have to spend a lot. But then when I moved away, I bought the house. Didn't think about gas because I hadn't used gas in 8 years. Living
Stuff
on
like
site,
that add up,
bruh.
Especially with these gas prices,
60, 70 a week. That's
and did you see
$300 bill now?
You see, the Trump administration is trying to force us to pay student loans. Have you been reading up on that?
Yeah, I saw that, bro. July 1st, bro.
You looking down at your screen, like,
bro. July 1st, bro.
1st is bad.
Yeah,
I
man.
haven't read up on the details of that, but apparently they're trying to go as far as take your money, essentially, like take your money out your check, whatever that proper term is. I'm having a brain fart right now.
And
How you feel about that?
I don't know. Biden them is who said they was gonna get rid of the debt, and I remember when I got the email, I applied and I approved.
Same thing, yeah,
bro.
And they went back on the approval,
bruh. Went back, bro. I got the approval letter right now in my email, dog.
Yeah, same thing. I applied for it. They said, "Hey, you've been approved." Bruh. And then they said something about
racks.
too many applicants or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I think they went back on what it was. I don't think it was too many applicants. I think it was something along the lines of like, pulling back on like the amount they were supposed to spread out and I don't know, bro.
I think that's really what discourages people to go to the polls, bro. Man. We don't talk about that part enough. It's not like people don't want to get up there and register to vote and go out there and vote. And I get it. Our ancestors went through a lot, and we should still be able to fight through whatever it is that we feel and still get out there and vote. But man, we need to be holding these politicians accountable, bro. Like when you have politicians saying they're gonna do said things and they don't do it, don't put it on the voter like, hey, the faith of democracy is in your hands. Nigga, don't put the shit in my hands, my nigga. We need to hold these niggas accountable for them saying they're gonna do said things and don't do it, because as somebody who, is just a citizen, it's like, bro, I can see why somebody's like discouraged to get out there and vote. It ain't like these politicians lying. They don't really see a change. Granted, your change is gonna be on your local level more than anything.
Yeah.
But when people are not seeing changes, it's just like,
I got it right here, bro.
I can see how they discouraged.
It said this email provides you with an update on your one-time student loan debt relief plan that President Biden and I announced on August 24th. We reviewed your application and determined that you are eligible for loan relief under the plan. We have sent this approval on to your loan servicer. You do not need to take any further action.
Yeah,
and then the next paragraph. Unfortunately, a number of lawsuits have been filed challenging the program, which have blocked our ability to discharge your debt at present.
Yeah.
We believe strongly that the lawsuits are meritless, and the Department of Justice has appealed on our behalf. Your application is complete and approved, and we will discharge your approved debt if and when we prevail in court. Man, we still waiting. The Biden-Harris administration is committed to helping borrowers. Come on, man.
Yeah,
this is in 2022, bro.
That shit dead, bro. I have a similar email, bro.
That's like, crazy, that dog.
Like, I got that email and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I did my part. You feel me? And same thing, I be telling these motherfuckers when they call me, it's like, yo, you need to reach out to Kamala and them niggas, bro. I did my part. I was told to put this nigga in office, and then my student loan debt was gonna be forgiven. I did my part. You need to reach out to Kamala and them niggas, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't playing this time around, bro. I got my credit. It's almost at 800. I ain't playing this time around, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And it just feels like, I don't know. Bro, certain things like the Trump administration has been pushing, bro, it just feels like it's an attack on a particular social group, bro. I don't know what it is, man. It just feels like it's an attack on a particular social group. I'm like, of all the issues that we could be fighting right now, with the economy being as bad as it is, and people struggling like they're struggling, you feel like what needs to be prioritized is people who are freshly out of college, you being adamant about them paying student loans. You feel like that needs to be priority right now.
That's crazy.
The shit just be crazy to me.
And they'll
so that's why I feel like
they'll pull some money and trillions out of somewhere to pay for all kind of other stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, man, that's neither here.
Man, what's going on in the world, man?
It be pissing me off, man. Let's jump into this Nolan Wells news, man. You been keeping up with that?
Yeah.
Nolan Wells, kid, Mississippi, black kid. Hate to say it like that, but race is certainly a factor in this case, or potential case. Right now, they're saying there is no case. Yeah. So Nolan Wells went out on a lake with his white buddies. They were photographed together, and they came back and he didn't. They found the body a couple of days later, and clearly he was deceased. And parents said they used the app to track his phone, vehicles, stuff like that.
With the boys.
There was movement, but nobody knew what took place. So what's your thoughts on this story, man?
I don't know. I don't know what to believe, bro, because the information, so much information be getting put out, so much wrong information, false information be getting put out. It's like, how will we ever know the truth? You know what I'm saying? Of course it's gonna look crazy if you go out with some friends and then you don't come back. Yes, obviously the friends should be suspects. Yeah. Now I heard stories that these were his childhood friends, like they grew up and knew each other, not like recent friends. And then I heard what else? I heard the phone was with them. You know what I'm saying? Traveling back with the people. And then I heard he wanted to stay on his own. And they left him. Then there was like, they got into a fight. It's been so many stories, bro. I don't know what to believe, but the only thing we do know is he didn't return back who he went with.
Yeah, or didn't return back at all.
My take is they should be the first suspects. People, they know more than what is being said, but apparently one of their mothers is a judge.
Yeah, one of the mom is a judge. Apparently they lawyered up.
This sound pretty familiar. It sounds pretty familiar, bro. I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, I feel the same way. I think it's I don't know. I try to put myself in and these parents' shoes to the best.
Nothing.
To the best of my abilities, because it's like, look at my parents. I'm like, if my parents let me go on a trip with a group of friends and I don't come back, they gonna hound them friends like, what the fuck happened? Like, none of y'all know what happened? You see what I'm saying? So I think they just need to get to the bottom of what happened. People need to start talking. Apparently text messages were deleted. So you have an element of that. You have an element of hiding associated with that too. To your point, they said a fight ensued at some point, so there's motive right there. I just think they just need to continue hounding the kids. The only thing I hate about this situation is that police allegedly ruled out foul play immediately.
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
And that's when the Crump, attorney Ben Crump and his team assembled just to kind of, do their own investigation. And we're learning more under their investigation than we learn under Mississippi's.
Bro, the world corrupt, bro. Like, certain lawyers, judges, and powerful people in certain cities, bro, they can control what the coroner and like what they put on a report, bro. Just like movies, bro. This jump be real deal crazy. And that's one of the scariest things as a parent, bro. That anxiety and not being able to control everything. And now I understand, now that I'm a parent, how worried my mama used to be when we used to be out, hanging out, late night, going to college, going to parties, or like even when we was in high school, still under the same roof, when, you had the team parties and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I was just in Lauderdale, bro, like 3, 4, 5 people got killed in Lauderdale, 4th of July weekend, bro. Like,
for real?
Yeah, bro, shootings. Senseless gun violence, bro. Just like, bro, the worry of a parent, bro. Like, I'm almost on some, like, my kids ain't never got to leave my house, bro. Like,
yeah, and most parents,
it be bad, bro.
Most parents feel that way, especially when your kids start finding themselves maturing, right?
Man,
I've
listen,
spoken to
bro.
parents who have said the most fearful period in their life is when their kids learn to drive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because it's like not only are they amateur on the road, but you also have people who just reckless. You feel
yeah, for
me?
sure.
So you have to deal with all that. All right. So you're always gonna have those periods in parenting, and in many ways, like I said, I try to put my shoes, myself in their shoes. Like I get the parents of Nolan Wells like wanting to, hire who they need to do, find out what happened for peace, and also bring justice. Whoever needs to go to jail need to go to jail. But I also get the parents of the other kids, right? Because they probably got the truth out their kids, but it's like, who wants to see their kids go to jail? You feel me? It's just an unfortunate situation, but justice still need to be served, despite the fact that I understand it on both sides. Justice still needs to be served.
So where you think this case gonna go, bro? Because I ain't gonna lie, it sound bad. I don't really have no hope of like it going in Nolan Wells' family favor.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, if the mama a judge, one of the boys' mama's a judge, three of them, who gonna take the rap? Is all three of them gonna go down? No, that's not even plausible. Like, what's gonna happen?
I mean, just like we mentioned about politicians and how they discourage us. Like when we see situations like that, I am discouraged to still being optimistic because we've seen too often that criminal activity when it comes to race, white and black specifically, has always favored the whites. So I'm hesitant to be optimistic if I'm being honest,
Yeah, for sure.
but hopefully justice is served, right? Hopefully justice is
Nah, it's
served.
always gonna be hopeful of that. It's just like, I don't know. Well, we said something happened like Carmelo Anthony. Has that been a retrial yet? Like, stuff
Yeah.
just
Well, obviously
new.
it's too soon for that retrial, but
No, but
yeah.
I'm saying new stuff happened. No, because I think you can appeal. You have to appeal within 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
has
So I'm
that
sure
been submitted going on? They're gonna have to
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure they've already filed an appeal, and in their case, I think they may win that appeal for a retrial, and hopefully we'll see how that plays out with new details
I
or
look
whatever
more
the
into
case may
that.
be.
They say the stories changed from the kids from the first day until the time from when the incident happened and to get into trial. The
Mm-hmm.
kids were coached on what to say and what not to say. Like, how the game goes. It's just, man, I don't
And
know, bro. I
the
just
other
try
thing
to stay
too is
out of
like
trouble, bro.
that's best. That's the only thing you can really do.
I just try to stay out of
The
trouble,
other
bro.
thing with that too is like sometimes I feel like it takes too long to take some of these things to
Yeah, bro.
trial, bro.
It was a year that happened in March 25, and it just went to trial a couple months ago, so over a year. What them
Yeah,
kids and everybody doing that year? Getting rid of evidence, doing it,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And to be honest with you, obviously, both sides need to collect enough information, defense and the prosecution, just to make sure they have a solid case going in the
It'll take a
court.
year
So
and a half.
I get that part of it, and you got to schedule these things. At the end of the day, people are committing crimes every day. We can't just bring you to court tomorrow. You feel me? We can't bring everybody to court tomorrow. So I get that part.
Nah, for sure.
But the reason why I bring up the timing in these things is because it gives people an opportunity to find their emotions involved in what they believe they saw, and it also gives them an opportunity to prepare their testimony. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that could be detrimental.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I said, the best thing you could do is stay out of trouble. That's the best thing you could do. But yeah, moving on, man. Sticking with criminal activity. What's up with this Tigger situation, man? You been keeping up with that?
Yeah, I mean,
Tigger, his wife. I know. I think Tigger from
Rap City in the basement.
Is that what it was? For some reason, I thought it was 106 Park, but it was.
Yeah, Rap City was a part. It was one of the segments. Yeah.
Yeah, so he and his wife been in the news heavily lately on two occasions. Domestic violence, man. What's your thoughts on everything, man?
I think the video that the kid was recording did a disservice on I think was that his mom's behalf. The video with the jit yelling, "Mr. Tigger, get off stop her, you're stepping on her." Bro, the video clearly shows She stole something from him. He's trying to get his phone back. He's not hitting her. He's not being abusive. He's just really trying to get his phone back. And the kid tried to portray it to be something that it wasn't. Obviously, we watching the video. But it just goes to show you, bro, without that video, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling if the police would have got there or what would have happened. Obviously, they're going to go after the man first. Or we don't know what happened, what ensued prior to it getting to that point. But I just think, like, we gotta start learning to walk away. I don't know if the phone was unlocked or whatever would happen. Now, I do understand that's his property. Try to get it at whatever, but that situation could have ended real bad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I saw 2 videos surface the internet. One was from a Ring camera, which looked like was set up inside their house or something like that.
Yeah, I think I saw that one too.
That's kind of when she had that scar or those stitches and stuff like that, and that was said to be a domestic violence video as well. But based on my vantage point, that kind of looked more like him restraining her than it looked like him attacking her. And the second video that I saw is the one that you just mentioned, which, you know, clearly shows that she took his personal property, his cell phone, and he's trying to get it back. I didn't see any signs of abuse in that video either. So it leads me to believe, you know, is this, you know, kind of like a character trait from her end, just kind of like lining them up to build a case to kind of have some kind of leverage when she makes her next move, which could simply be filing for divorce. But if you build enough of a case, you can walk away with whatever you want to walk away with. I don't know if it's more so that situation on her end, but in both cases where they were alleged domestic violence situation, based on my vantage point, I wouldn't call that domestic violence.
Yeah, I think you just got to be careful, bro. I mean, they might poke at you 9 times, and that 10th time you snap, and that's the one that get recorded. It's like, oh, he abusive, he this and that. Like,
yeah,
when you been being antagonized the whole time, bro. It's just,
and I'm the type of person, whenever I see videos and stuff like that, I go to the comments because I'm like, bro, I legit be asking myself, are people thinking the same thing that I'm thinking right now?
It be wild, bro. I be seeing the most crazy comments, bro. Like, what? Where did you get that from the video, bro?
The second video that we was talking about right now with him trying to get his phone back, bro, I was seeing comments mainly by ladies talking about like, he must be talking to men. What does he have to hide? He must be gay.
Yeah, bro, they always running that. Someone comment said, call the police. How you gonna call the police? She got his phone. Why he call the police? Like, she got his phone.
Like, are we watching the same video?
Bro,
this dude is repeatedly saying, just give me my phone back. Right? And just give the man his phone back. Just because you're married to this person don't mean them or everything that belongs to them is your property.
Right.
That's just not how that works. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's still his personal property. If he doesn't want you to go through his personal property, then you're not entitled to still take it and try to go through it. You see what I'm saying? And you're definitely not entitled to play victim.
Bro, that junk wow.
It's just weird. I'm like, are we watching the same video? But anyway, that's neither here or there, bro.
Man, what about you said something about Stefan Diggs?
Yeah, so Stefan Diggs, and that's another thing that's been surfacing. Stefan Diggs and some, male guy. I guess he's been on part of his team. We can't use that. Man. We can't use the phrase, but we're gonna say SA.
Not at all. Yeah.
He said he SA'd him and all that, and apparently there's a video that actually surfaced too, which involved Diggs' brother, Trevon Diggs.
Yeah.
And I guess, these are people he had hired to try to attack Buddy because of these allegations. And Buddy claims he had over 100 pages of text messages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This has been a lot going on with Stefan Diggs, man. What you think about these things that's been rolling out?
I don't know. I think if enough situations happening around somebody, you have to take heed of it. Like perception does become reality. Yeah. But also, I think some people just be targets, and if one person say something about somebody, and then another person might feel like, all right, well, let me jump on that bandwagon. Another person might, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to be like, all right, how many of these people were he around that allowing this person in a space, and for how long? You saw what happened with like the chef and all that type of stuff. Come on, bro. It's like when it benefits you, there's no issues. The minute it doesn't, or the minute you're not in that circle anymore, all of a sudden it's an issue.
That's an issue.
Yeah, that's the part about it I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Certain topics, man, I shy away from talking about until I see hard evidence.
For sure,
like,
for sure.
SA is one of those topics for sure. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a very sensitive topic, and there are real victims out there.
No, for
there
sure.
are real victims out there.
Yeah.
And I hope he's not crying wolf. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just to get
money game.
I hope
bro.
This ain't a shakedown. Is where I'm getting at, right?
Man, listen.
Because there are some people. There's a lot of people who really deal with SA situations, and that level of assault traumatizes them for life. So I'm interested to kind of see more information come out, and hopefully he can start releasing some of this proof, and we'll see. I mean, but what we do know is his brother has already settled, so
my thing is it keep coming up, and he keep beating, or what I'm saying, and keep dying down.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. I
think his time in the NFL is done for sure, though. I don't see anybody picking up Stephon Diggs. I do not see it.
I think he'll get picked up, but it'll probably be for little to nothing.
Stephon Diggs has, first of all, he's coming off of ACL. Granted, he played a whole year off of ACL, so physically he's not the same player, right? Keep in mind, he last played for the Patriots, which is a pass-first offense.
And they went to the Super Bowl, right?
And he still didn't turn up. You know what I'm saying? So from that perspective, I just don't see his production being there first and foremost.
Yeah, but
Two,
I think
it's just too much talent year in, year out to find yourself possibly intoxicate the locker room, right? Like, how do you put Stephon Diggs with everything that he has going on in the wide receiver room and expect to be productive?
But I haven't heard anything as far as a team player and a player. I think a lot of the players and team like rock with him. Off the field stuff was an issue. You have players that's like on the field issues and have no off the field issues. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think him in the locker room is like messing with the actual team per se. He was going through all that stuff with Cardi B and all that stuff. They went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying though, but there's like there's a level of image that matters.
No, for sure.
To these NFL,
well, the Patriots might have been
owners,
perfect then, because you had what his name, Robert Kraft, who was messing with the Seuss down in Florida.
Listen, it goes without saying that there's an element. Let me tell you something.
It's a hierarchy to all this shit now, because you got owners and people like that that's being stuff too. Deshaun Watson back on the Browns, like.
It feels like there's an element of race when it comes to the Patriots, simply because in the same offseason, you have Stephon going through what the fuck he going through, and he gets released. Then you got the head coach going through what the hell he was going through, find himself in that position where his affair went public, so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? Granted, neither of these issues hurt anybody. Matter of fact, the head coach never spoke on the affair issue. You see what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs was found not guilty in court, but Stephon Diggs found himself, being released. So there's one can say there's an element of race when it comes to this, right?
No, I'm with you.
But I also understand the business part of it, right? From a business perspective, certain things you can't just like let slide. Even like with the
for sure
Detroit Lions cornerback that just got arrested, Terrion Arnold.
Tally, yeah.
First thing they did was release Buddy. It's like there's an image. There's something that like, bro, he was a first round pick. I think he was a first or second round pick.
No, he first round. He came out of Alabama.
Yeah, it's like, bro, they can't deal with certain things. Like, I get that.
So I'm with you on that. Like, when it comes to like, especially if you're talking about production, right? We all know certain organizations have been the rules for the top players. That's just anything in life. But if you ain't producing, like you said, coming off of ACL, and you in the news and they got everything else going on, then yeah, it's like, who wants to take a run at that? I'm with you.
That's kind of the same thing they did with Tyreek Hill. When Tyreek Hill put up that 1,700-yard season, he was in the news for like dumb shit. But the moment his production decline, and he busted his knee. They released that boy. You feel me? Like, because now you still in the news, got a messy divorce going on. Now there's allegations of allegation of assault out there, domestic violence. Like, bro, your production ain't even matching, some of the things that's still in the news about you. So yeah, I get it. From a business perspective, you got to do what's best for business. So, yeah.
I don't know, man. Like you said, I mean, perception becomes reality, and you just need to chill out, man. I mean, a lot of this stuff be old though, coming back up. So what's ever done is done. You know what I'm saying? I think old stuff just keep popping up.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But let's move on to some MMA, bro. Did you watch this Conor McGregor fight?
So I always miss the fight, but then I jump on Twitter or I go watch the recap really fast, and it was a really quick recap because we all know what happened.
Yeah.
Bruh, I think...
Some people don't, so let me brief some people, right? So Conor McGregor jumped back into the octagon after forever. Last time we saw him in the octagon, he had broke his leg. And he jumped back into the octagon against, I forget his name. Max Holloway is who he fought. And essentially the fight, just as quick as it started, it ended. I mean, he apparently hurt his knee, but there was videos surfacing, surfacing with him taking off his shoes, with him walking into facilities pre-fight, with him, favoring that particular knee. Yeah. So a lot of people believe he already had the injury going into the fight. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
I think it might have popped because he had attempted a couple kicks, and I think it might have popped in the fight, and he was gonna try to fight through it. But it's something about the ACL, because I tore my ACL. It's something about, like, when you try to make that movement, you can't even hide it. Like, the body, the movement just won't happen. The knee won't move. And I think after he attempted it, and I think his opponent knew too. Like, Max, he knew because he tried to stop. Remember one time he was finna wail on him, and he looked at the ref like, hey. And then he kept trying to fight, and Conor McGregor got up, and he tried to take that step, and that limp happened, and it was just like, it's over with. Like, so I think he popped it in the fight. Now, probably was going into the fight, was already probably tender and ready, but I think he hurt it in the fight. If I'm looking at it from a fight standpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much thoughts on it. I do know he has a UFC contract that's active, which requires him to fulfill a certain level of fights. A lot of people went as far as to say, from a betting perspective, Vegas probably has something to do with this. People, whenever they lose their parlays, they blame it there. Bruh. So
I don't know. I wouldn't have betted on Conor though.
Yeah. So oh no, man. I ain't got nothing to say about it. I mean, maybe, who cares?
I just hate when those matches, the anticipation, the build up, the face offs, all the money and advertising, tickets bought, people flying in town, and then, bruh, a minute and 39 seconds, whatever it was, is like, bruh, really?
UFC's last two fights, two main events that I was looking forward to were both disappointing. Like, because before that was the Ronda Rousey fight. That was the Ronda Rousey main event. And, at least the one that I was looking forward to watching. And she submitted her within the first 30 seconds, I think, right? So the last two main event fights from the UFC that I was looking forward to watching were very disappointing.
For real?
I don't know how that's going to impact the UFC as a brand. I mean, even, obviously they had to fight at the White House to kind of commemorate, America's 250th birthday. Yeah. But apparently that was a big fail. Is what I'm saying? They were saying they didn't effectively prepare for it. People were slipping in the octagon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They just said it just what. Even Joe Rogan spoke out on it. He said it was a bad idea. And obviously, Buddy, called Michelle Obama, the former first lady, a man, and even that was like distasteful to people who. Even if you were, on a particular side of politics, it's like that was so unprovoked, and it was just distasteful to people. So I don't know. UFC felt like they've taken 3 major losses in my eyes right now.
Yeah. Somebody winning at the top. That money. Dana White. That's Dana White.
Yeah.
That's MMA. Dana. Okay.
Yeah, he's the UFC guy.
I mean, speaking of fighting, we got an NBA player that swung on his former teammate, Bill.
Bam.
What's going on with that, man? Tell me about that one.
Well, Shams broke that news. So apparently, Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero got in each other's face during the Summer League.
Yeah.
And Bam allegedly swung on that boy. I'm surprised ain't no video hit the internet yet. Right. I ain't seen nothing.
Right. I think and they say it stemmed from a tweet that Tyler Hero put out.
Yeah, apparently Tyler Hero, was probably felt some type of way about being traded, and he kind of let his frustration go.
Really?
Via text message or something like that.
It was a tweet. He tweeted about
something
Bam or
was
something
screenshot
like that.
or something like that, and then that's what Bam reacted to. That's the definition of keep that same energy, if you ask me.
Yeah. You know what I was curious about? How do they issue fines during a summer league? Because it was a practice. Like, how does that work with like suspend? But neither one of them playing. It's a summer league. Practice.
I don't know. I think certain things have to be team issued. Team issued conduct violations, and I think this is one of those things. It's just I would assume just like when somebody fights in practice, the NBA wouldn't like hold them accountable from a conduct perspective. I would assume the team would hold them accountable from a conduct perspective, but I could be wrong.
All right, so I see it says on June 3rd, said people are asking why Bam punched Hero in the face. Here's what led up to it. On June 13th, the day the Knicks won the finals, and before the Giannis trade had been finalized, it was a screenshot on Twitter.
Yeah.
And Hero said it's a MF making $60 million, but they worried about me and what I do. They referring to the Heat fans. Bam, a guy, please stop, Hero. Why are the Heat fans so worried about me and what I do? But I'm not the best player on the team, right? Hero, you should get paid $60 million to be a top tier defender on some nights. I'm just wondering since we talking. I didn't say any names. I'm just saying you should be an elite defender if you're making $60 million a year. Answer that. If the shoe fits, it fits. So I guess Hero went to popping off. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Bam like
took off on that nigga.
Yeah.
When I see you, it's up, and he kept that energy. I mean, I'm for it, bro. I'm for that shit. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hey, they reposted the video of Draymond walking up, dropping. They talk about Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. They got Draymond walking up the top. They got Draymond walking up to him, dropping Jordan that boy.
Bull. I'm for it, bro. I think this is my thing, bro.
He dropped
niggas gotta learn to stop just saying whatever, bro. Yeah, it's free speech, but there's consequences to free speech. You're not about to get on Twitter or whatever, send a text message to whoever and just talk smack about somebody and think somebody ain't gonna have something to say about it when they see you in person. That's just not how that works.
Yeah.
That ain't how that works,
I just think being a $60 million player, if he was talking about Bam, I look at it like peon shit. Like, y'all, you the one got sent home. I had an 83. I got my girl, Asia Wilson. Like, bro, I'm up, bro. I ain't worried about what that pipsqueak talking about. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Like,
but you gotta keep.
I'd look at that boy and laugh. Like, yeah, you were talking about me. I'm still up. Like
at this point, Bam is one of those vets on that team. You feel me? So
yeah,
they probably
Bam being a vet is crazy.
They probably have had prior run-ins. You gotta keep in mind these guys play 82
sure. They probably
games,
was on the team.
right?
Yeah, they probably it had to be a build-up, bro. It ain't just coming off of a tweet, bro. There's some other shit they done got into.
Dealt with 41 flights where
Bam probably the reason he got up out of there.
Yeah.
So,
it's a lot of stuff. So Bam just like, oh shit, and you say this behind my back?
I'm with you.
It's up. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. Shit. You gotta check a nigga sometime.
Hey,
when
listen,
you see
bro. What I tell you every pod, bro. Something happen every 2 weeks, bro. We ain't gonna be talking about this and that. Something gonna happen crazy next week, this week.
We not.
But speaking of NBA Summer League, bro, these rookies getting off. These
I heard, man.
AJ had 27 his first game. He finally won the head-to-head with Darren Peterson. Caleb Wilson snap. Boozer twin snapping. This is a good drive, bro. The kid from Arkansas, all them snapping, bro. They doing really good. Darius Koff Jr. Yeah, like
One
all the
thing,
boys getting off.
I heard KG talk about this on
Yeah,
KG Certified. He was pretty much saying, man, it was cool anticipating Victor, Ja,
yeah,
and all those
Ant
guys, but
Man.
he's
Yeah,
like, this to him has been the most anticipated summer league.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? He felt like this was the most well-rounded draft class.
yeah, for sure. This has
And
been a
he
good.
said, and he talked about how the summer league has not disappointed yet.
Yeah, they say this has been one of the best drafts since what, the '96. Has it been a like overall draft in a long time, bro?
And you won't know that until 15 years from now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
let these dudes' career really come in, and you kind of see how good that draft really was. Because typically a draft is judged by success.
Yeah.
Right? You see what I'm saying? How many championships did that draft class win? How many potential Hall of Famers are in that draft class based on their body of work so far? You see what I'm saying? How many consistent players have this draft class produced? So in about 15 years, we'll get a good judgment on if this was one of those draft classes like we think it is. So we'll see.
Yeah, man, the FIFA World Cup about to start to wrap up, right?
Yeah, I saw France and Spain. Spain put a good old butt whooping on France today.
You mean, 2-0. And then tomorrow you got England and Argentina. Messi still hanging around.
Yeah.
And you got France, and then was it Sunday, Spain, and so yeah, it's winding up. USA shitted on the money, man. That was a horrible game, bro.
I tell you like this, I'm seeing a consistency every time Donald Trump show up. In whatever capacity, it's a guaranteed L.
That's
tell you,
crazy, bro.
Because Trump went to Game 3 in the Garden.
Oh yeah, that's when they lost.
Smacked. You see what I'm saying? That boy Trump stepped in and said he the reason your boy's suspension got lifted. Smacked. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? There's apparent consistency across sports.
Man, well, he don't need to show up no more USA stuff, boy. God dang.
Yeah, it was bad, bro. But to me, like, the USA loss shows that we're just not there yet. And it's okay. Because you got to keep in mind, soccer is a international sport in a real way.
For sure.
Matter of fact, we out of pocket for calling it soccer. They call it football. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, football, yeah.
Like, and the Spaniards, people, overseas, they dominate that sport. So soccer is equivalent to us competing against the world in basketball during the Olympics.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna lose.
We're just very far ahead in that particular sport.
Yeah.
So I was actually surprised to see the USA get to
how far we got.
The round of 8. I think it was the round. Was it the round of 16 or round of 8?
I think it was 16, something like that.
Yeah, so I was surprised to see them get that far, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I haven't been tuning in as much because obviously with the low amount of games now. With the game today was what, 3:00, or no, tomorrow is at 3:00. So I'll be at work, trying to tune in. Saturday the game at 5, and then Sunday the game at 3. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that finish out. I am ready for college football. That's my favorite sport, and then college basketball, bro.
Yeah, so these are the last 2 games. Well, after tomorrow, there's 2 more games, and after that, World Cup will be over, man. It was a good summer, bro. It was a real good summer.
Yeah, it was. I ain't gonna lie. This was the most I watched soccer. This was the most I paid attention to the draft and the summer league. And the finals was good this year. Made up for last year's lowest numbers, whatever. I think OKC and Indiana. Like it was.
Yeah. It was a good summer.
Yeah,
this was a good summer.
Definitely was.
Next year should be a good one too, because next year is the FIFA World Cup, but for women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so next year is going to be the same thing.
I don't know how much it's going to be tuned in, but yeah. I mean, I will be. If, we doing this, I will tune in.
Yeah.
But, I'm interested to see how that'll go. Who dominating the women's right now? Like,
same thing, those international. I mean, it's just one of those things. You got to keep in mind, soccer is one of those sports that you don't need much to do it. Like, to play football, you need equipment. You need a particular canvas.
Yeah, I got you.
All you need is 2 sticks to mark your goal and a goddamn ball. And you play soccer. So it's accessible to a lot of people. Same reason why a lot of people don't get into golf or,
Golf expensive. That's a rich person's sport.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, but this has been another one, man. This has been a good one, man. Just
solid one, man. We need it.
Catching up, doing what we need to do. Talking about these top trending topics, sports, and everything else. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. And it's been another one. A and B Mobcast, baby. We out.
Baby.